It's similar to Rolling Hills, but better by the
Yeah,
looks of it.
I was told a couple times that Oyen is really nice, and we should
Ma-
make the trek out there to go play it. But
At some point.
at some point,
What do we got? We got episode
123.
123. Oof, man, they're crawling up there.
Season's winding down. Before we get going, huge win for the Jays tonight.
Yeah, I seen they won in 11
They did.
extra innings.
They had the new kid. What was his name?
Oh, Trey Savage. How'd he pitch?
6 innings. Gave up 1 run. That was in the first inning because he gave up a single and a double to start the game.
Yep.
And then was 9 strikeouts.
Wow. So
Yeah,
he looked real
He
good.
looked real good. Now, granted, this is Major League Baseball, and everybody now will get to see how he pitched in the major leagues, and they'll make their adjustments for his next start.
Well, that's exciting,
But
though.
he pitched. I had a chance. I picked up the game, and I don't watch a lot of sports anymore, but I knew he was pitching tonight, so I came home and I picked it up in the 3rd inning, and he was impressive. I was impressed.
Nice.
I don't impress easy because I fucking hate major sports, but
Yeah, Jays are in a pennant race.
you know, the Jays were down 1-0, and they just kept it 1-0, kept it 1-0, kept it 1-0, and just Fisher pitched 2 innings.
Ooh, nice.
He picked up the win because he came in the 10th, and he pitched the 10th and 11th
Nice.
to shut the A's or the Tampa Bay Rays down.
And the Rays have traditionally played, especially this year.
The fucking
The Jays were 1-7 versus the Rays going into that game this year.
Huge win for the Jays tonight.
Massive.
2-1.
The Yankees lose?
They were down 7-0 to the Twins, I think. The last time I checked.
Ooh, the magic number's creeping real slow,
So-
real low.
Fuck the Yankees.
That's awesome. All right, back to our regular scheduled golf talk. If you haven't noticed, there's Jays fever
Jays.
hitting Alberta. So
But yeah, truthfully, you and I did not get much golf in. I played 9 on Wednesday with Ryan.
yep.
Shout out to Ryan.
Thursday or Wednesday? No,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday with Ryan. Yeah. We got a couple tee times booked this week.
Nice.
Now I booked one for Wednesday and Thursday, both that I told Ryan about. But now I have to. Wednesday I had a massage booked, and I really fucking need one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to bail on Wednesday.
Oh, interesting.
So we'll see.
I've been playing once a week if I'm lucky.
So I played Wednesday with Ryan. I had a mediocre +7 round.
Yeah.
There was nothing special about it. Then Saturday I didn't do any golfing. Saturday was kind of batching it for a little bit. Wife was out of town.
Yeah, I was in Lethbridge, so
And,
I had to go at a volleyball tournament.
I went to the gym, went and did a walk. I started doing the path down by the railway track there,
Oh, okay.
going down and hiking
Nice.
it
That
back
used
up.
to be my running route.
Yeah, so it's a really steep downgrade. So on the way back up, it's
Yeah, it sucks.
this old guy. It takes the wind out of this. But I started doing that hill just for a little bit more cardio conditioning.
Yeah.
So I did that on Saturday after a gym session.
Nice.
Then we went out Sunday.
Yep.
And I finally got to play from the hybrids.
Yeah, we just so happened we were playing with 2 guys, and the one guy was playing the hybrids
And
anyways.
I looked at you and said, well, fuck, I'm going to go play the hybrids.
100%.
I haven't played them all year.
Yep.
And shot one of my better rounds of the year.
Probably your best round of the year.
Yeah, you probably did.
I'm thinking it's your best round of the year.
It was an 82, and I don't have the fucking card in front of me, but I had a couple of birdies, a couple of double bogeys.
You had 2 birdies?
I had 2 birdies, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right, because I did. I asked you. I was like, when was the last time you had 2 birdies in a round?
And it was kind of funny because I said it to you as we were kind of like late in the back 9. I said, I'm playing really well, but the holes that I moved up, I really didn't play those holes any better.
Yep.
I just played the other holes a little bit more strategic, I guess. My short game and my putting. If I'm putting well, I can score well. And I made a putt for par on 17. That was probably just under 20 feet.
Oh yeah. That was a good putt.
To save par on that hole, which was really big. And one of my putts for birdie was a really nice, probably just outside the 10-foot mark. And so, yeah, it was nice to walk off and go, you know what? That was not a lot of stress. I did a couple, again, hole number fucking 2. It's always a fucking little bitch for me because I should shank 2 tee shots off to the left, like fucking on number 2 and number 5. On number 5, I usually don't play terrible.
Yep.
Because it's a pretty short par 4 and it's pretty straight away. As long
Yeah,
as
you hosel them. It was weird. It was like you
right
like,
off the
like that's like a driver miss for me.
Yeah, right. Like, and I don't usually miss like that. So there was a couple of drives that I just kind of went, but I was still really close to 60% fairways. I think I only hit 5 greens all day.
I hit 9.
Did you?
I hit 9.
And what'd you shoot?
I hit 9 greens. I ended with a double bogey, triple bogey finish.
Right. Double bogey, triple bogey.
And I shot an 83.
Yeah. So
I was 5 over on the last 2, and I shot an 83. I had a 78 going into 17.
78 going into 17.
And I hit a little. I hit my tee shot a little bit left.
Yep.
Hit a nice 7-iron up over the tree, up the left side. And then I had like a 62-degree wedge in, like a decent 62-degree. And instead of like I made a nice easy swing, but I early extended and I fucking thinned it right through the back. And if you get through the back there, it's overhung,
17, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you were getting back there.
So that's 3 to the back. Took me 3 to get on, and then I 1-putted for a 7.
You were back there, and actually one of the guys we were golfing with, the guy that was from here, Ben, he goes, "Fuck yeah, that's like dead territory back there." He goes, "That's tough because you can't go up."
No, I tried to flop my first one.
Yeah,
because I'm like, well,
in the trees, knocked it down. Then your next one
knocked it down, and then I got through, and then it was then chipped on.
But I mean, hindsight's 20/20. But that's probably like a 7-iron punch, just to try to move it to the green, right?
Yeah, for sure. And
but again, from where you are there, and no, not a lot of people probably know the course. But if you're on 17, you're back there behind the trees. It goes out between, but the green is elevated. Like you have.
Yep.
So if you're going to punch it up there, you actually
have to hit it hard.
You have to hit it hard because it has to go up an incline.
Yep.
Before it gets to the green, and truthfully, if you were back there on Saturday, you were actually short-sided.
Yeah.
Because the pin was kind of back there. Right?
Yes.
So.
That
you made that hole look like something I would do on a par 4.
Oh, it was. It was a par 5, and it was horrendous. I had an easy wedge shot in. That should have been a par at the worst.
Yeah, you did. You were in like wedge territory. Like, you were really close to the green.
Yeah, no, in 2, and I mean, it should have been I should have had a good look at birdie. I already had 2 birdies on the day, and I mean, I made like a 60-footer on number 12 on 12. Yeah. So I hit a great drive, and then I hit a gap wedge, and the pin was in the front, and it ended up on the back. And I'm like, well, I just hit that a little pure.
Right, and if you're on the back on that one, you actually come out. There's a ridge, and it actually like really slopes off the front.
Yeah.
So you were actually you had to go over a little ridge.
Yep.
And when it got over the ridge, it was going to run because everything sloped to the front of the green.
Yeah.
And it's not a slight slope. It's from where you are on, if you're looking down on the left side of the green, it's actually a little more prominent there than it is on the other side of the green. So, but we were all watching that putt, and when you crested the ridge and it started to roll, it wasn't Ben, it was the other guy. Chad, who said, that looks good. That looks really good. And I was off to the side, so I couldn't really see how it was tracking. I knew the pace was good, but he said, that looks really good. And then fucking just goes and drops in the hole. And Ben goes, yeah, nothing like a 60-foot putt for birdie.
It's a casual bird.
So that was cool. But, playing from the hybrids, and again, probably that's where I should be playing from because of my age and skill level. It was stress-free. The only stress I had was, truthfully, was not in yardage. It was in where I was fucking putting myself. Because on number 2, which is a hole that I struggle a lot, kind of like 15, the hardest hole on the course if I'm playing from the whites.
Yep.
For some reason, number 2 is like a double bogey hole for me. Doesn't matter what. I could go up and drop the ball on the green and still probably get it. Probably drop it within. If I drop the ball within 20 feet of the pin on the green, I still
taking a 6.
I still taking a 6. But I played up a tee box on that one. And I was like, all you got to do is just hit the ball hard. And if you could keep it left of the trees on the right.
Yeah, you'll have a great shot in.
Right. I fucking right off the heel. And I mean, it was like a U drive. Now yours,
Yeah, like one of my bad drives.
yours kind of goes out and fucking draws like that snap hook type thing. Mine was just hosel shit right to the left, like right in the trees, and then getting myself in shape on. So I hit a punch 7. I was like, I'll do a Clark here. I'll hit a punch 7, and I couldn't go forward. I had to go sideways. So when I hit it out sideways, it fucking crosses the fairway and gets right in under the trees on the right. So I'm like, oh, why would you fucking do that, right? And then you punch it forward, and you're just, I mean, I'm like, just try to get it close, and fuck whatever. I mean, that hole just, there's holes like that just doesn't fit my eye, and number 2 is one of them. I just don't know what it is. Even some of the holes we played on the tour this year, I get up on the tee box and go, this doesn't fit my eye, and I can't play those holes. I just can't get it out of my head. It's like, I don't like the way this looks off the tee box. If a tee box is maybe slanted or the tee markers are kind of off skew, dude, that fucking fucks me up when I'm looking at the holes.
Well, that's why they do that. That's exactly why they do that.
It just, and it's hard for me to just go get behind the ball and I know where I have to put it, and generally I can do okay with the driver, but sometimes when it's like there's a tree line just in a wrong place. Number 8. So number 8's a hard hole because it's dogleg left, and it's tough for me to get it up to the corner to have a look at the green going in. So Sunday when we played, I played from the tee box up.
Yep, you play from the yellows.
I play from the yellows. Well, I fucking smash a drive. I actually put it through the fairway and tuck it under the trees on the right side of the fairway. So I'm out of shape again on this fucking hole.
Yeah, you just kind of looked at me as I'm walking, and I looked at you as I'm walking. I'm like, what are you doing over there?
I'm like, well, I just hit a good drive and put it up. And again, put yourself out of shape on this fucking hole. But
I played Riverview on Saturday because I got back a little later, and Curtis invited me out just to play 9 on Riverview, so we jumped out quick, and I ended up going 4 over. I had and again I made a casual like 25 footer, so it's like we're on the green. It's on number 6, the short par 4 out there, and because we just played the front, and I just like. Everybody's kind of dicking around, and usually I pull the pin, and I'm just like, whatever. So I just kind of stood there. I didn't even get into my putting stance, like open my feet. I just kind of kept my feet tight together because sometimes I'll putt like that when I'm messing around. And I just kind of just casually drain it into the pin, and everyone just looks up, and they're like, and Curtis is just like, "Fuck you," and I'm like, "What, man?" And he's like, "Just a casual birdie, no celebration." I'm like, "Well." Like, I get birdies all the time. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I should be celebrating about it.
Yeah.
But I shot a 4 over, so I was decent on that day.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I should try and get it in Redcliffe too before the end of the year. But
it's in good shape actually. Greens are running a little quicker than normal, like than they have in the past. Course is in pretty good shape. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually in pretty good condition. Yeah, we got to take one of these Sundays and go for a rip. If we do Rolling Hills and Bow Island, or we go out and play. We were talking at the beginning of this, in the prelude to the beginning of this podcast about Oyen. I was just out there today working. Their golf course looks like it's in phenomenal shape.
How far is Oyen away from here?
Oyen's 190 clicks, so just under 2 hours. Yeah. I mean, whatever. That's not that far.
Nope.
I mean, it's an hour past Burstall.
Yeah.
We're 45 minutes past Burstall. So, I mean, there you go. There's there next year. There's a day trip. You do Oyen and Burstall in one day.
Yeah, got to do it on
a Saturday,
other than Sunday because Chevy's is closed.
Yeah, got to do it on a Saturday.
I'm considering over the winter taking a drive out there just to go to Chevy's. So
I think we'd have to do it on a Saturday. We go early morning. Mm-hmm. Go out, play Oyen.
Dude, we're running out of fucking time here.
No. I'm not talking about maybe not this year to do that. But I mean, we'd have to go out on a Saturday early morning, play Oyen, play 18.
Yep.
It's 9 holes. Yep. And then drive out to Burstall, have lunch and then go play 18 at Burstall.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just going to, we could make it so they left carts for us.
Yep.
And then just play 18.
Yep.
Do our thing. It's,
and we've been talking about the Brooks Mazzano trip as well.
Yes, we have. We really have.
We have a lot of courses around here that you can make a 36 hole trip in 2 different courses, right? But tour takes up a lot of time, and tour's going to take up a lot of time next year, pal.
Yeah, it's going to take up more time because we're going to be playing in more events, hopefully.
So we're getting to the point now where we're winding down the season, and I'm guessing I'm going to start some guest podcasts coming up here. I do have people lined up.
Yeah, and I'm not available. We picked up another couple tournaments, so the weekend of our Ironman tournament, there goes my Saturday for golf. I guess I'll be in Tabor, coaching Friday, Saturday for the boys.
But one of the guests that I know I'm going to have is Mac.
Yep.
From Full Wedge.
Yep.
Formerly of On the Screws podcast.
Yep. Full Wedge Mac.
Did you see who they picked up as wearing their gear?
I did not.
You did not, eh?
I've been a little. I honestly have not been on social media as much as I normally am lately.
It came out this week, late last week maybe. Max Domi.
Really?
It was kind of funny because I do believe it's always been Mac in this little photo thing that they do in like the clubhouse change room or whatever.
Yep.
And Mac kind of looks up. So this time when it looked up, it was fucking Max Domi. So I really want to ask him about that and how that got going. And really, I want to get caught up with Mac because Mac was like our first guest ever.
Yeah. Yeah. He was on in our 100th episode, our 50th. And
so he's been around. It's been a long time since we talked. And in that time that we haven't really, we've chatted back and forth, little messages here and there. A lot's happened in his world when it comes to, because the On the Screws podcast kind of went away when he went to start working for Full Wedge. And Full Wedge is starting to become like noticeable now, because when we went to do our tour championship on the Alberta Golf Tour and we went to Bootleg Gap, Full Wedge shirts were in the clubhouse. So now we're starting to see that here in town down at Cottonwood, Full Wedge shirts are there. So we're starting to see the Full Wedge brand across Canada. So that's pretty cool. And I want to talk to him about that. So he's already agreed. He says, Alvin, anytime. So we're going to get him on.
We got to get Lee on. And we both got to be on for that one. For sure.
Yeah. And that's kind of a given, because we want to do kind of a season wrap up type thing.
And sooner rather than later here. She's too busy going to Morgan Wallen concerts right now. I bet you that was a good time though. It looked like you guys had a good time.
We're gonna have to have Mike Johnny on and talk about 36 a day. Get caught up with him. And then I have other people. I'm not going to throw any names out right now, but
and then before we know it, it's going to be sim season, pal.
And then it'll be sim season. We'll do some sim episodes, for what we're doing there down at Cottonwood. I do believe I'm trying to convince Ryan to come and play the sim league this winter, because he's going to be still in town for working for this winter.
Yep.
And we'll do some of those episodes. You never know. With the way things are. You might get a trip out to the coast over the winter to get around in over the winter and out in the old BC territory there. That might be in the works.
Nice.
So, yeah. Fuck it. It really does feel like the season's winding down, pal.
My season always feels like it's over come September.
Yeah, right.
Like
it's you get into the coaching.
I just, I this year I really took a break in the summertime. Like as soon as my club season ended, I'm not doing anything volleyball related. I'm just golfing.
Yeah. And
I loved it because I came back refreshed. It gave me a much needed break that I really needed. I love coaching in general, but I really love coaching volleyball. But I had needed a break after the last couple of years, and that was just exactly what the doctor ordered. But then coming into like September, I'm like, man, now I'm not going to be able to play much. It's going to suck. And then we go to our first tournament this weekend, and I'm like, whoa, man, we look really good. Like, I'm kind of excited. It sucks I didn't get to golf, but like, I'm pretty excited about this.
We're in the wind down of the season, anyways.
Yeah.
So we only have one tournament left, and again, it's more of a fun tournament than it is a serious tournament.
Yep.
And that's all we have left. So we'll get in the rounds we can, as many as we can going on the road here. But it really does feel like the season.
Yeah, we probably have a month left of golf.
Yeah.
4 weeks. I'd say 4 weeks tops.
And I don't think our sim league starts till
December,
right? So,
or January even maybe.
It
might even be January.
Might be 2 months before we get to play. So,
my new toys will be here by then.
You never know. I might have my own new toys by then. So, because I want if I'm going to go and get new toys I want to use them during the sim league. So at least I get
Well, I would think so.
once a weekend with.
I might use my driver for the entirety of the sim league, so my handicap's really high.
What would Blair say? What's that? Handicap maintenance?
That's called handicap maintenance.
Yeah.
And then once the playoffs start, then I'll break out the irons and just go ham.
But yeah, so we're gonna. I will start lining up some guests. I'll see what Leah's schedule is like, so we can do that. We'll start using that new thing, Riverside, that I got to figure out. So we'll go that way, get that route, and see what all works out over the winter.
Yeah, it should be good. I wish we had more of a golf season. I wish we didn't have winter. It'd be so much better if we could just play golf all year round.
Now, going forward, where we are in where I am in my stage of life, over the winter is not going to be as dead because I might get some golf trips.
Yeah,
golf trips in.
Yeah, golf trips.
Not that I really want to go to the States,
or sim trips or whatever a guy's doing, right?
Yeah,
it's. I mean, we'll find ways to swing the clubs.
You bet.
Because it seems like every year we figure out different ways to kind of keep busy and swing the clubs, and then we're not quite as rusty when the new season comes around.
That was noticeable this year that we played. We didn't play sim. We really started slow that season.
Yep.
Last year we played sim. We didn't start as slow.
Yep.
We were kind of really into it, ready to go. So
yeah, there's something to be said about just getting out there and getting swings, right? Like, I mean, it's a totally different animal playing on the machines, but the swing mechanics are always the same. So it's just a matter of keeping your body stretched out and your swing there. And I mean, hopefully you'll have your new toys and life will be good.
New toys.
We'll see if your handicap goes up right away or down.
Yeah, well,
I mean, if it's anything like when I got my new toys, it might go up for a bit.
That's fine. That's fine too. But
all of a sudden you're like, I hit these well, and now I can't hit them on the course. It seems like it's an age-old story.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden one day, like after a week or two, you're like, I got to figure it out now.
Yeah, I wish I could dial in my wedges like you, right?
Eventually, you should be able to get there. I mean, they weren't very dialed this past weekend, but again, wedges are touch. I haven't been playing a lot of golf.
That's all feel, right?
Yeah, and you can definitely tell when I'm playing a ton of golf. Like my wedges are spot on.
Yeah.
When I'm playing sparingly, it's not good.
Yeah,
it's hit or miss.
That's probably the part of your game that goes away the fastest.
Yeah,
is that tight approach game, right?
Yeah,
because you still have good approach shots with your irons.
Yep.
If you're using irons off the tee box, that's not really a problem. So
yeah, putter seems to always be there. So
that is always a good part of your game. So, but anyways, there it is, 123.
Yeah, nice and easy, and
well, maybe next week we'll have a guest episode.
Yeah, we'll see what's happening.
See what Leah's doing.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay. All right. Later.